saying this is me so I don't crash out. You get what I'm saying? There's two things like I want to say that I'm going to do no matter what. I'm going to call 988 as much as I need to call 988. I don't give a fuck if I got called them 20 fucking times. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, anything around me not getting on here or whatever, I'm going to get violent. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get really violent because it's a lot of rage that I'm feeling. So I'm trying to keep composure with shit because I have a son and I already been alienated from him due to a crazy ass bitch. You feel me? So literally, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna get on here. I'm gonna speak about whatever I have to speak about. I don't care who looks at it, who views, as far as people liking it or not or whatever. Y'all know I've been telling y'all what's going on the planet for like the past 5 years. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I look at it like a double win because I get to vent how I feel, and then not only do I get to vent how I feel, but I get to what do you call it? I get the mom's a narcissist. The bitch I started a kid with is a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? It's all fickle ass people around me. You know, nobody's really here for me, and I'm the black man, and the whole world is against me. So it's like, you know what I mean? With that being said, you know, I get on here a lot because my mental health got worse. So I might get on here a lot and just ramble on about anything. Might not even be information or what I'm feeling with, you know what I mean, how I've been feeling lately. So it is what it is. I'm just letting y'all know. You know, I'm gonna stay on here as long as possible. You know, and that's how we gonna rock. That's how we gonna rock. Right now, I'm about to smoke and shit. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna get on here. Yeah, I said it. I'm going here and I'm gonna call 988. I called 988 twice already. First I spoke to this white lady. We had a good conversation for like 30 minutes, and then the other time I spoke to. I'm gonna just walk and chop it up with y'all. Cause I don't know. Let me see. If this bus comes fast, then I'll but I don't know if it's coming. But yeah, hold up, y'all. Yeah, once you know really that you're all you have, you don't give a fuck about nothing. It's easy to not give a fuck about nothing when you don't have nobody. That's why I don't blame all these young niggas out here doing crime and shit like that. They probably don't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? Could you really be mad at somebody for crashing out and trying to survive when you don't got nobody and it's just you? No, you don't give a fuck about anything. It's easy to. Most of y'all got a pillow to fall on. Y'all got family with money. Y'all got all this shit to save y'all. You know what I mean? The average black man out here, we don't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't got none of that shit. So I really don't give a fuck, y'all. I'm at like the moment y'all don't see me get on here, y'all don't see me get on here for a long time. That's very, very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even play with that. That's very dangerous. Because at that moment, I'm probably about to lash out in a way or on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm happy that I can get on here. I can get on here and I can just share my life. And it's like a triple whammy. It's like a triple whammy. Because it also shows my son as he gets older what I was going through. You know, because I love Zion to death. For all the people I know, people are telling him lies about me. People are saying everything. And this is usually when you're alienated from your child, whatever how you are before you're alienated from your child, everything or how low that you would fall, that'll be used against you, against your son also. You know what I'm saying? So like you might not have been homeless. You might have had a car. You could have had all of this, but you use all of that and fighting for your son. That'll be used against you, and it'll be said against you like in a way so you don't see your son. You know what I'm saying? That's the evil shit. You know. So it's a real reality. Hello. You know, and it's crazy because, like, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody know what I be speaking on, y'all. I be speaking against the system and shit. You know, this shit's survival. I don't care if I have money, I don't have money. If I shower, I don't shower. You know what I'm saying? I know anything that could be against me that's bad. It's not me personally not wanting to have those things and shit. It's that this shit is just so fucking genocidal, and everything is against me. I know if I would have had a spot to live in and stuff, I would have been showered right now. But I know for me to clean up, I gotta sneak in this bathroom, and I gotta take like 3 buses and go to get my clothes and drop my clothes back off, and it's just crazy. It's shit is abuse, y'all. You know? I know just about anybody like that was in my situation or have anything negative to say. If I was to put y'all in a situation, y'all wouldn't be able to handle this shit. But I'm just happy that all y'all gonna feel my pain really, really soon. Really, really soon. If not, some of y'all are feeling my pain already. A lot of y'all feeling my pain already, but I don't care. Because I already know karma's coming. Because not only do I come from a black woman, but I'm a black man out here that knows who he is, you know? So I know I'm gonna be protected, and it's gonna be a lot that's gonna be given to me and showed to me by who I am. I already know that. And everything that I endured while expressing who I am and who we are. You get what I'm saying? I did that this whole time. While niggas was trying to break me down, make me feel less than, attacking me, harassing me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can bring these helicopters out. I'm gonna play his bitch ass on the jump. Bitch ass. Look, y'all. You get what I'm saying? Y'all can come with the helicopters. I'll put them on this shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I'm at, I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna make people aware of what's what. I'm gonna expose shit. I'm not playing with nobody. You know what I mean? For our species and for children. I'm not playing. I'll die about this shit. I tell the slave catchers the same shit. You know? I'm really, really pissed. So like, y'all better hope that I get on here. Y'all better hope that I get on here. And y'all better hope that I speak about this shit, even if I'm not talking about anything at all. You know? Or I keep calling out their name multiple times. You know? Because they know me by personal. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call them probably like 3 more times today. You know? Some of y'all have a mom y'all can go to, or some of y'all have some partners y'all can go to. You know, I got dead friends, brothers and sisters, traumatized ass mom, dead dad, you know, a narcissistic baby mother. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the only one that's really for me, or that'll really be for me and love me just by me being me unconditionally, is my son. And even that's being fucked with. You know, it's almost like real love has been taken away from me my whole life. And like the one way that it could have been given to me, it wasn't given to me, and it was taken away from me. So it's like, yeah, you know, that was done like on purpose and shit. But it's all good though, y'all, cause my radiation tearing this whole shit up. Mother Nature tearing this whole shit up. She gonna fuck this whole shit up for everything that y'all have done to me. Y'all can look at me like I'm crazy. Y'all can ignore this video, but wherever that next earthquake hits, can't be ignored. You get what I'm saying? Wherever that next flood is, it can't be ignored. You feel me? How much children are gonna die in them situations? You know, Mother Nature turning up for me right now. She gonna destroy this whole shit for what's been done to me. And what everybody acts like they don't see what neuromelanated people are going through using cognitive dissonance. You know, I just see a child right now while I'm alienated from mine. This genocidal ass judicial system that was strategically designed against our species. You know, who deems them, they the ones doing the most foul shit to children. People of that genetic makeup, literally. Y'all, I want y'all to do this. In any state that you're in right now, y'all, look up like the incest, the child molestation, look up all of that shit, right? In the case, because some cases you can look up, right? And then look up the races of that shit. All you're gonna see is complex cell organism. That's all you're gonna see. So how could a species, majority-wise, that's about that, have any type of power in pulling children away that don't even need to be pulled away from their dads? Even if it's from their own kind, another inorganic person. Like, who gives them that power, right? I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all do to me. I'm just happy that y'all getting y'all punishment. You know, everybody's gonna get their punishment and their capitulation towards this genocide. Whether you was involved with hurting children, whether you was a slave catcher, whether you was a doctor misevaluating people, you know, whether you was part of this, knowing the ins and outs of the food industry, you hear what I'm saying? All y'all gonna be fucking held accountable. And all unnatural people that's going along with this system that's been hurting me, all of y'all are dying right now. All of y'all dying right now due to the sun, the radiation. There's nothing that y'all can do about it either. You know, the same way how y'all got me homeless and I don't have nowhere to live and I'm trying to get money, just trying to survive and eat, y'all gonna feel like that about my son as a punishment for doing this to me. And then y'all not even gonna be on a planet no more to even do this to me to start with. Nor will it be any even neuromelanated being that thinks that it's okay for any type of system like this to be up. You get what I'm saying? Off of the psychological slavery that's been done to them. That would just be, their bloodline has to be eradicated. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all, majority of our bloodlines have been tarnished so bad that when our brothers and sisters hop off, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, majority of us are getting eradicated because we don't care about children. You know, we've been around these unnatural people so much that we carry on their ways now. Like, I was talking to the guy that's on the phone on 988, right? We don't even care about who we are no more. You know, my buzzo calling me right now, y'all. Whoa.
What you about to get into?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking, you call me, I'm right on my podcast right now.
Oh yeah? Shit. Where you at?
Shit, I'm in like Fair Lakes.
Fair Lakes?
Yeah. Where you at?
I'm about to come that way.
All right, you try to meet me at, I'm gonna put this shit on mute real quick so they don't hear me and shit. All right, got it. Yeah, y'all. So, nah, that was Buzzo calling me. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Only people I do have is my buzzing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You feel me? I don't have nobody. And it is what it is. I'm not even mad at it because I know that people been strategically designed to try to like stop me in my rise. Like, I already know that. And my proof of that, of how I know that, is because all the information that I have now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I tell y'all all the time, like, everybody could say I'm crazy or look at me, try to project onto me, but nobody can dispute what I'm saying though, y'all. Nobody can like, I want a European to come on here or talk to me in person and explain their existence from a biological standpoint, from a scientific standpoint. Explain your correlation with that sun right there. You get what I'm saying? If you can't explain that, then I don't know what to tell you going forward. This is facts. Like, I study genetics. Like, just because I'm financially struggling, that doesn't mean what I'm saying is a lie. The sun is separating us right now. And if you don't have a biological identification, you can't convert sunlight into chemical energy, you can't biosynthesize that sun, you're in trouble. You're gonna have complications going forward. You know what I'm saying? The ozone layer is damn near gone right now, y'all. It's damn near gone. And they just found the, what do you call it, in the ozone layer. You feel me? So this shit is happening, you know? It's a punishment because of how we're separated and how they're living off the lack of our awareness. We're still in psychological slavery. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother. Peace, power, abundance to you and your family, man. I just be trying to love on my people, and unnatural people be trying to get mad at me because I be trying to stand for children. I be standing even for their children. You get what I'm saying? Nobody should be going, I'm standing hard on this, y'all. Nobody should be going to work and worried about just whatever this monetary system teaches from a capitalistic standpoint, while there's a flat out attack on all children. That's crazy as shit. You get what I'm saying? You'll see less with somebody that just looks like they're a threat to your child, and take heed. So, or just anything, it don't have to happen with your child. You'll say, hypothetically speaking, you're in your neighborhood, right? And a missing child pops up in your neighborhood. You know, they're like, oh, somebody's child just turned up missing, right? What? You gonna be on guard like shit. You might not let your child, anytime your child come outside on that block, you're gonna be on guard. You're gonna be ready to kill some shit, take it wherever, right? So how the fuck is everybody just using the fact that they gotta pay their bills and we're in a monetary system where majority of people are struggling more than being rich as an excuse to not worry about the flat out attack on all children? Be real right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm amongst a lot of undeveloped brains and people that are just evil as shit and dead spirits that really don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you how much I don't care. This person right here, this person just turned the window. I wasn't even worried about her. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't even, but this shows you, I'm just minding my business, walking, minding my business, and she's offended, rolling her windows up. This is the cognitive dissonance that these inorganic people have, y'all. Like, I didn't even know you was right there. You get what I'm saying? But they so disturbed off of hearing the truth because they're trying to ignore the truth. Don't get mad at the person talking about it. Why is it fucking happening? You get what I'm saying? Why is there missing children that there's people that gotta elaborate on it and be adamant on it to this extent? Let's worry about and get the people that's fucking doing it or in cahoots or acting like they're not doing it. Let's not get mad at the people that's talking about it. But you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how ignorant people are though, y'all. People are so fucking ignorant that they won't worry about it until it's their child. That's how people are, the ignorance. They don't worry about stuff until they forced to deal with it. You get what I'm saying? So that's why Mother Nature's doing what she's doing. The sun is separating us right now. You know, cells changing, anatomy changing, all living organisms, you know, for the better or the worse. You know, I'm grateful for this shit. I'm never gonna stop talking about this shit until this shit is done. As this shit picks up and gets worse. Cause I'm so happy for this shit, cause I really see what I'm living in and I know the abuse that's been done, not even just on my species, but to everybody, y'all. Everybody. And I'm not letting it go. I don't give a fuck where they put me. They lock me up, they don't. I don't give a fuck what they do. You know what I'm saying? They not stopping this from happening. They not doing nothing with our son. They got to deal with it. The same way they infringe their ways, their ideology on us, they got to deal with the radiation. You know? Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. Motherfuckers be so psychologically programmed, they be mad at the people that's struggling instead of the people that's causing the issues for people to struggle, or even mental illness. You know, people act like mental illness just comes about regularly. Most of the people that have mental illness, right, mental health problems, right, they probably went through a traumatic experience or just their DNA alone. Being real, because you're true narcissists and all of that. I tell y'all all the time, they're your doctors. They're your doctors because the moment you go into your doctor in that hospital practice and then you explain your reasons for why you don't want them to evaluate medically or mentally your child, right? Or you want to be present because of these reasons and you have an understanding of this, you're going to start to be seen as a threat. You get what I'm saying? That's the narcissistic shit, you know? The moment you start speaking about truth, it brings out the toxicity in people that don't want to grow, that want to protect toxicity. You get what I'm saying? It brings that out of them. You know, that's why whenever you speak truth and you see people, if you're not even having a conversation with them, like that lady tried to roll the window up, I'm not even talking about, why are you going to be so offended about somebody that walking by talking about something that you're going to hear for 2 or 3 seconds? Why? Because it's so real and it's actually something that you've already been aware of and you don't want to hear it. Because you want to protect toxicity, maybe not even on purpose, but because you feel like you can't do nothing to change it. But that's not the answer, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's been doing, you know? So now these consequences are here. So I'm happy for it because I see the psychological damage in everybody and how people are trying to ignore real issues. I see it so clearly, you know? If I didn't see it as clear as I see it, I'd be like, damn, but I see it so clearly. And I see people who are the main problem. It's not all unnatural people. It's not. It's us. It's us. It's us. Unnatural people, they just doing what they've been doing based off their genetic makeup. It's been the same, you know, characteristics and traits with them off the animals that make them up as an organism. You can't even be mad at them for acting how they acting as far as the complex cell organism. But one of us acting like that though, that's neuromelanated, that's the sin of flesh. Oh yeah. You choosing to act like that. You don't share DNA with different animals. You don't have no animal DNA. You're choosing to capitulate in your own slow death and stay in a docile state, and most likely probably being aware. You know, because it's not really too much neuromelanated beings, even you melanated, that's in these certain positions of these statuses, right? That's being used, like that don't know how to being used to protect toxicity or strategically keep a certain way about life going on and deemed as normal. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's be real right now. So with that being said, y'all, again, I'm happy that the sun is separating us. This shit is beautiful. I'm gonna keep bringing awareness to it wherever I'm at. I don't give a fuck who I offend. I don't care how you feel. I'm gonna keep talking about it, and we're gonna get closer and closer to it separating us, and you're gonna see more of what I'm saying as we go forward. The same way y'all did, the same way I was talking about this last summer, and look how much more redder people got this summer. Look at the complications that's picked up. Look how much the ozone layer has peeled back more, y'all. I'm gonna keep talking about it. And there's nothing that they can do about it. You know? Flat out. I don't care if I gotta live the rest of my life alone. I'm gonna live the rest of my life alone in peace. Swear to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm looking forward to is actually living my life and doing what I want to do on my planet. That's not in harm's way of anyone. Like all the stuff that I want to do that they say that I can do because they just controlling and greedy as shit. Like, now I'm at a point that now when I know you're gonna try to run from the truth of what your species did, I'm gonna call that shit out even more in your face. And make you get so irritated that you really see you're the violent one. Because I'm not the violent one, I'm the victim. I'm the one that this shit is happening to. And that even the solutions that y'all create for y'all bringing this about, those aren't even really solutions, you know? So I'm bringing all of this to the forefront. I don't care what I look like. I don't give a fuck no more, y'all. I tell y'all, I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck, y'all. Like, I'm to the head with all of this shit. I don't care about none of these motherfuckers. I'm just waiting for that sun to finish up the job. You get what I'm saying? These motherfuckers can look at me however they want to look at me. They can do whatever they want to do. As long as that radiation is increasing, as long as this shit is happening right here, y'all, as long as that sun up there, that shit is happening, I ain't tripping. You get what I'm saying? As long as that ozone layer is being removed, I ain't tripping. You get what I'm saying? I got this radiation in my body, and we gonna close this shit out. You know, the sun is separating us right now. Make sure y'all get a lot of sun on my neuromelanated beings. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure you staying focused. Make sure you remember who you are. Make sure you're building a bond with your brother and your sister. You know? Make sure you grounded. You feel me? Hey, shout out Nicole. She be calling me Royal Bloodline. I seen that, I was like, oh, she's so cute. But she royal too, you know? For me, because she understands the stuff that I'm saying, you know? So it's a beautiful time for us, y'all. Let's get this radiation. Let's get all this radiation. As the sun finishes separating us, this is a beautiful time for us right now. You know, I'm very, very grateful. I just seen a white dude in the car with a black woman, and you should have seen her face as I said that just now. Like, I wasn't even saying that the inflicting, but like I said, the frequency is felt, y'all. That frequency is felt. You get what I'm saying? That shit is felt. The niggas be mad at me because it's like I walk around, the power that I walk around in, and the power that I walk around with, that's the power of me knowing who I am as a neuromelanated being. You know what I'm saying? Once you know who you are as a neuromelanated being, you better walk around in power. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's been stripped away from you for you not to feel like you have any power. You feel me? How dare you feel like you don't have any power? You know? In a time like right now, and what's taking place on the planet. You know what I'm saying? You better know who you are, you know? So that's all I got to say. It's getting hot. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If you don't know who you are right now, you don't know where you're going. Hey, that shit is crazy. But, hey, y'all Latino? Y'all Latino? My son is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. Make sure y'all get a lot of sun. You get what I'm saying? It's good for Latino black people right now. Y'all ancestors, the Mayans, Aztecs, and Incas. I love y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Seriously. How y'all doing today? Peace, power, abundance to y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man.